If you guys have joined us, this is official Ttg Podcast. We're going to talk about E3 predictions, Google Stadia, all kinds of things for today. I appreciate you guys if you're here. If you're not here, it's too bad. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I don't give a shit what you do. Sit back, grab a cold beer, grab a cold fucking root beer, whatever you got to do. Grab yourself a stogie, roll up a joint, because we're going to get into some discussions today. We are 3 days out right now until E3 starts. And let me tell you, there's a whole bunch of shit going on. And I got my buddy Ben here, and we're gonna get into some topics that I think everybody has on their minds, things we want to see, things we want to talk about. And so, by the way, Ben, how you doing, dude?
I'm very good. Feel great. Off today. Can't complain.
Yeah, right. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's nice.
Love it. Have a day off.
Yeah, it is a off. So I'm very happy.
It's a great luxury. That. Yeah, for sure. So, anyways, the first topic we're going to talk about, I guess, is Google Stadia claims 4K 60 FPS at 30 megabits upload. Have you heard about this?
They've tried it. It lags. From what we've seen, it lags. It's not as good as they say it is, and even if they try to say that it is very good, I still don't believe it. It's not going to be as good as they say it is. I think Xbox Cloud is going to be better. I honestly don't believe it. But hey, we're going to have to wait and see if they ever present something better.
Yeah, see, my thing is I honestly don't think that they have the infrastructure to have us playing on a controller at home on a game streamed to the cloud and it to be a minute second of pressing your buttons and moving around your controller. Like, there's gonna be some sort of latency, dude. Depending on your ping, depending on your upload, depending on your download, dude. There's no freaking way that it's gonna be immediate. There was gonna be at least a second delay because that game has to communicate with that server, and that server has to come back and communicate with what you're using, right? Your system. Or what you're playing on, right? Say you're streaming on the Google Stadia platform, right? I'm paying a premium for these games. I got the game. I don't have to download it. I just hop into the client. I say play now. I got my controller because apparently they're supporting all controllers. I got my controller. It's hooked up to Bluetooth or whatever the fuck, however the hell that's gonna happen. I don't know how they're gonna get around that. Am I gonna have to buy a dongle? But there is no freaking way that the movements on my controller are going to be that fucking close when it's connected to the cloud and playing the game. There is no freaking way that that's going to work. It's not there yet.
I mean, 5G is out. If you got 5G cell phone, you can you probably have a better chance in reducing the latency. But if you got anything that's LTE, 4G, and if you run out of data, I mean, that's it. You can either have to wait until the next month or you have to pay for more data. Honestly.
But what if, what about these, these people sitting at home, right? They're paying the lower tier of the internet to save a little bit of money at their household, and they're trying to stream their games. And they can only hit 720p, which only PlayStation Play can only outspit, at this point, 720p streaming gaming. And they can't even get that because their upload and their download speed is below that threshold. Like, who are they expecting to appeal to? Their customers?
Well, I guess it's not at the point where it's for streaming. You can't stream just yet while using the Stadia.
Well, because that's their whole thing, though. They want you to be able to stream your games to whatever your TV or whatever. I'm sure if you get the Google Chromecast or whatever, they want you to have that Stadia to be able to stream your games, pay a premium, and play with any controller you want. And I'm telling you, it's not gonna fucking work. We don't have the infrastructure and we don't have the internet capabilities. I've got 100 up and 100 down. And they're telling me I can stream my games at 4K, 60 FPS with no latency. And I'm going to give them a fucking big-ass middle finger and say, fuck you, there's no way that's going to happen.
Well, I mean, if you have
Off of the
100
cloud.
down, 100 up, then you probably have a better chance to make that happen. They're probably trying to sell it to you. You know, they're not going to... I couldn't do it. You know, some people that have Internet 18... No.
Exactly. What about these other
and
gamers that have?
0.090?
That's exactly what I'm saying. How are they gonna expect
they're
this
not gonna be
business
able
venture
to.
to work? How are they gonna expect this to
No,
work?
well, I mean,
and like it's not gonna work because you're gonna have to have latency. People who buy into this, who have the fucking internet horsepower, how the hell are they gonna want to sit there and deal with the latency that it takes to get off their controller to the cloud? I don't see it happening.
Well, I don't think streaming is for everybody right now at this point.
Right.
If it's going to be for starters, if you have like Internet 18, it's all about streaming and playing. That's it. Forget about streaming. It's just playing and that's it. But you can't stream that game online to people for other people to watch you play.
No, you won't be able to do that at the same time. There's no freaking way.
Nah.
There's so much bandwidth
No, of
that'll have
course
to
not.
go into that.
No,
But
obviously.
then, what's their crowd base? And with Stadia bringing the games to you, they want the games to be available to everybody, and they say that their servers are going to be the horsepower. But in the end, you got to have a really powerful fucking internet connection to make your games look good and not have the latency. Because there's going to be some latency with
That's
this
just
package they're
competition.
going to bring. You know, it's like, really? Google, come on. Are you guys going to scrap this 6 months down the road because you realize, holy shit, we got in a little too deep and we really fucked up and didn't count our eggs here? You know, because they're hatching now and we really fucked up. It was a really impressive demonstration.
Some people would argue different. There was lag. There was
Super
latency
input
there.
lag. Input lag. That's the
Yeah,
problem,
there was a lot
bro.
of
The
input
connection
lag. You know,
from
you
my
press a
controller
button
to
and
what's
it
going on
wouldn't
my
respond.
screen. Exactly. Like you're gonna,
Right, like, that's not fun. That's broken.
Dude, it's so broken and it's not there yet. And they're trying to push this technology so hard, like they're gonna think they're gonna figure it out. But it's to a super small group of people who have super great internet who are still gonna experience that lag because that controller has to still connect and still put those inputs to those servers, and you're gonna have an input lag no matter what. How are we gonna market this to people? Who wants to sit behind their platform on Stadia? I'm paying a premium, $60, $65 a month to get all of my games, no downloads, just hit and launch and go. But then have a second delay off of my controller actions to what I'm seeing on the screen? It's not going to work. It's not there yet. I don't know what their ideas are.
Well,
Are they just
maybe
bullshitting?
playing single player games.
Offline?
Maybe it'll work for single player games.
Offline?
Well, streaming. Yes. Offline, you're streaming the game off of Stadia, and you're playing the game offline, and it's a single player campaign, and I can see it working. But if you're trying to play a game that where you want to play a multiplayer or co-op, then you're gonna start seeing some problems. But that's for the lower tier people who have low download.
Low download, low upload.
yeah,
Because you're going to have both. You're going to have to
Right.
upload the data from what's
you're
going
gonna
on
need
on your
both.
side, and you're going to need that download
Right.
data for what the server's spitting you. You're still going to
Right.
need some powerful
So-
internet.
If you don't have the required limits, then it's not you're not gonna be able to do it. You can't play online.
Exactly.
You can't compete multiplayer. You can't
Exactly.
play co-op
Yep.
properly.
Nope.
You're gonna be the one bitching and complaining while your
There's
friend
no
or
frickin'
whoever
way.
you're playing with, who's playing on their local hardware.
Yeah.
They're playing properly, and you're the one that's lagging. I think that's what it is. If you have like what you have, 100 up, 100 down, then no problem. I don't think you'll have any problem.
Oh, I'm still
But
gonna
I
have a
don't think
problem with the input lag. That's
you
server
think
based.
so.
That's not me. Oh, absolutely. That's server. That's
Well, but
server based. That's not me.
don't
Because you got to
don't you
remember,
think
my controller still has to communicate with that cloud server, right? It's still got to communicate with the Google server. Like, there's gonna be some sort of latency. Whether my ping is 50 to 100, it's still gonna have that latency, bro. You know?
well, aren't their servers gonna have some sort of type of like how do I
What,
say this? Some type
overcompensate?
of technology? Yeah, where they take up most of the most of the there's got to be they have to have something where they take up most of the work, and it doesn't take much for you to receive and upload. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, I don't see.
They have to have some type of they have to have their servers have to work that way.
Man, I know, but I
that
just
to
don't
work.
see how can you predict what button I'm gonna press before it hits the server to give me action in the game? You can't predict that.
Maybe cache. Maybe the cache has to do a lot with it.
Maybe with certain games in combat, but I just can't see it working because there's already, if you don't have a nice state of the art TV, you're still gonna have input lag. If you're not up on the 4K fucking 120 hertz, 60 hertz TVs now, you're still going to face that input lag if you don't have a game mode option. You're going to have a little bit of a delay input lag.
Yeah, true.
And now they're talking about putting it up in the cloud, and you're supposed to connect the controller, and the cloud is supposed to get those actions. Dude, there's got to be at least 500 millisecond delay, no matter the ping, dude. And you got to have serious internet for it to work correctly. I'm telling you, dude.
Well, that's what the 5G is for, man. That's why the 5G is out. They're expecting people to be updated to 5G already, because supposedly the 5G was supposed to allow you to play and
to have no latency, right?
No latency.
Yeah,
or if
I
anything,
don't see it happening.
No latency to little bit of latency.
Until with my own eyes, I can actually see like a VO demo, or with my own eyes that I can see that this person is pressing A and jumping, and it happens on the actual screen on that 5G network or whatever the hell Stadia's doing.
Yet.
No, we're not going to see it. I don't think it's there yet, man.
Not with Stadia. I haven't seen nothing with Stadia yet. If anything, they embarrassed themselves.
Absolutely.
With the last presentation they had with Assassin's Creed.
I agree.
They embarrassed themselves. Like if they weren't even ready, I don't know why they showed it. I mean, I get it.
They beta test demo kind of thing. They want to be in competition. Everybody's getting into these streaming games. Your games everywhere. It's Google, man.
If they weren't ready, why would they show it though?
Because it's Google. They're so ambitious about things. And look at all the projects they scrapped before. They were so ambitious about these other projects. Their social media with what was it, Google Pages, or what the fuck was it called, bro? They tied it into your YouTube. What the hell was that shit called?
They tied it in with their YouTube?
It's like, yeah, it was their social media. It was like Google Now or Google Pages, where they had your social profile, and they kind of tied it into YouTube, and they recently ended that. What was the social network that Google had? I can't even come. It doesn't even come to mind.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about that.
I gotta do a search right here. Yeah, because this is gonna mess me up. Google had a social media platform that they had tied into Google from YouTube.
YouTube Pages?
No. Google Plus. Google Plus. Remember how Google Plus, they wanted to compete with Facebook and MySpace, and they brought out Google Plus to where you could tie all your friends in these little circles, and they tied it into YouTube. Premium. And then they ended it, right? Like earlier last year, they ended that shit. It's like, I feel like this is another project. They feel really ambitious about it. They feel like they can make it work. But in the end, it's like, can it really work though?
Can it, huh? I suppose we're gonna. I think we're gonna have to sit back and wait from the last showing that they probably worked out a few bugs here and there. You know, they probably did that on purpose. They probably showed what they showed on purpose. Who knows?
Oh well, yeah, they had to have a demo, right?
Google's not that stupid. They're not that
Google's
stupid.
one of the greatest, hugest, fucking smartest companies in the world. Absolutely,
right.
I agree.
And they showed what they showed, and it. Come on, that was done on purpose. They're not gonna. They did that on purpose.
Well, I feel like it was a knock at the door saying, "Hey, we're thinking about getting into this industry. Here we are. Here's what we're looking at. What's your play?" And then
I wouldn't be surprised if they're working with Microsoft
exactly.
on this.
But then Microsoft and Sony get in and they partner, and they say, Sony goes, "Yo, we want to use your servers for our cloud-based systems. Your cloud works. We're gonna go with you," because they were in talks with Apple before, and we all know Apple. Come on, Apple's iCloud is trash. It's so bad. I mean, it's got security issues. Like, it's so fucking bad. I mean, OneDrive and the Xbox and the not Xbox, but the 360 Office, all of it's so seamless. It's great. It works.
I might be going on the limb here, but what if all this was done on purpose? All of this was just a show to just force us to just accept 5G and move forward like a distraction. It's a distraction to get everybody to get on board with 5G. Like, nobody even cares about 5G being a thing anymore. Like, it's in.
That's fight it. That's a play for sure. But that lies in network, not in technology.
But I mean, we all, if people don't know what 5G does and what it's all about and
what it entails,
here, right, like
it's the next step.
They created this,
but it's really bad.
They created this, right? It is bad for the environment. If anything, this is bad for our DNA, and it's just too much radiation.
Yeah,
for
it's
our bodies.
too much. Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they put this competition in place as a distraction, and now we ignore the fact that we shouldn't even have 5G. Now it's we just completely ignored it. We forgot about it. Now it's about cloud versus Stadia.
No, Stadia is cloud as well. Stadia is using the Google infrastructure, and
but
on
the
other hand, everything else is
at the end of
it is garbage.
At the end of the day, it's going to be all about the cloud. At the end of the day, it's going to be about Microsoft. And it was just to distract us and enable and accept 5G. It's just a theory.
That is a good theory. Now. That is a good theory. But honestly, we're on the game side here, so I don't know why these major. But then again, too, you do bring up a good point because these are major corporations coming together on this shit, and it's like, look. You want the best performance from this cloud? Adopt 5G, right? That's your angle. Yeah, I can see it.
It's a way to distract you, because you really want your gaming. You really want it, because of course we all want our gaming.
Of course,
right? We're all willing to give up our privacy for the internet.
Yep.
Well, what else are we willing to give up for better cloud service?
No, privacy's been out the window, my dude. For most people,
right?
They don't give shit.
But to go on to the next level from 4G to 5G, right? The higher you go, the worse it is for us.
Exactly.
But we're willing to sacrifice our health for game streaming,
for game streaming and better internet and faster load times.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a distraction.
It's crazy.
Bro. I mean,
dude.
At the end of the day, if you
crazy.
Just zoom out. You know, zoom out and look in from the outside, you're going to realize that we're being distracted and we already give up our privacy, but we're giving up our health. Furthermore, our health over gaming.
Yeah.
Streaming.
Yeah, gaming and streaming. Being on and in the net all the time. It's almost like a Skynet kind of thing. It's like always connected. Always connected, man.
Right.
no matter
They're
what
trying
you're
to-
doing,
they're
no
trying to
matter where
force
you're
us.
at, it's always connected. You know, it's kind of crazy.
Right.
It's crazy to think about. It
Really,
honestly is.
They're forcing us. They're
'Cause, I mean,
forcing
I
us
didn't
to,
come
to,
from-
to accept 5G.
Me and you didn't come from this generation. We grew
No,
up without
no, no,
internet.
no. We-
For a
we-
long
we-
part of our
we grew
lives,
up.
we grew up without internet.
So
And we had dial-up,
Exactly.
right? Where if someone picks up the phone, you're fucking cut off from the net. You're cut off from
AOL.
your AIM messenger. Yeah.
As soon as somebody calls you from your telephone, you're cut off.
Like our games were a cartridge. You plug into the N64, the SNES, or the fucking Sega Genesis. You had to blow on it because it got dusty. You left it on a shelf too long. These weren't connected games.
It's too dirty.
You
That was
played
just
in a
one day of
room
not
with each
playing.
other. It wasn't across a fucking way. It's like
Right.
until Xbox Live came along, and then the PS Network came along back in the day. Yeah, no, we weren't a part of this, but now it's like there's this generation or two now, 10 to 20 coming up, and it's like constantly freaking connected from birth
Exactly.
to their fucking adolescence to their fucking early adulthood, and therefore on
Yes.
forth. But it's like everything I'm doing, I'm posting online. Like, yikes, dude, when is this gonna pull back happen? And it's not, man. People have given up their rights and given up their privacy. In the past 10 years, and it's unbelievable that they do it without realizing. It's like you're inviting people into your homes and you're wearing a skimpy ass fucking bikini for some likes on a page. You know, because you want to
Yeah.
build some internet clout. When in the real world, none of that shit matters. I mean, it's like if
And
I
that's
saw
another
you in a
problem right there,
grocery
too.
store, I'm like, damn, dude, I saw you half-ass naked on your Snapchat. Let me get at them goods. Like, you're a target now.
Exactly. A target.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we've become now these days. You
Shit,
know,
man, all I
everyone
want
only-
is my games and cold beer, dude. Look, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
that's
unhappy,
us.
dog. You know what I mean? That's us, though.
That's us.
Yeah,
That's us. But
exactly.
everybody else is different. Some
Yep.
people want the likes. Some people live for the views. Some people live for the pics. Nah, I can't. Selfies. No.
Yeah, no.
Dopamine
No.
hits.
No.
I'm sorry. Like those people are lost. They're a lost cause. They're not going to contribute anything to society.
Nope.
I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, I do
better
too,
luck
man.
to you.
Because the first second that someone tells them no or tells them, hey, you need to pick it up,
They're
and they
entitled.
feel like they're not good enough, it's like they're either gonna fucking, sadly, I hope not, they commit suicide or they quit their job
They're gonna-
and go into a spiral of self-loathing and just,
Right.
man, really bad.
Right. There's tests. There's studies that's what happens.
Absolutely.
They feel like they haven't
Yeah.
contributed enough.
It takes
They
a
didn't make
huge
a
toll.
a big enough impact at their job, and they've only been there 5 months. Like,
Agreed.
really? Come on.
Yeah.
You've only been there 5 months.
Like, you
man.
can't
What kind of an
expect really-
impact do you think that you're gonna make?
Danny, thank you for the bits, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, what kind of impact can you expect to make when you're so down on yourself and you're expecting handouts, and when it doesn't happen, you get down on yourself because it doesn't happen? It's like, shouldn't that give you motivation to work harder? Like, it does for me.
Actually,
like,
it's not-
I mean, I don't know if that's how it is because I don't
that's
know,
for us,
dude.
though.
I guess,
think
but I
that's
don't
for
know.
us.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. It's corporate's fault. It's their fault. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. All they care about is the business is to progress. And the millennials, they were given
Coddled.
they were
on the inside
they
of
were
it.
but
A lot of them. I mean,
but they
I
were
wasn't.
given a bad deal. They were handed a bad deal. We screwed them over. They were screwed over, and they were they were coddled, and the corporate moves too fast.
corporate America, yeah.
And
Moves and shifts.
they move too
and
fast.
Up and downs, yeah.
Right. And these millennials, these kids these days, they weren't trained to be strong and to understand how the world is.
Right.
When you get hit, life's gonna hit you hard, and when life hits you,
It's gonna keep hitting you,
moving.
but
You
you
gotta
gotta
keep going.
fucking get up. No matter how hard
Right.
you
You
get
gotta
hit,
get up and
you
keep
gotta
going,
keep going.
because-
Yeah, that's that Rocky quote,
keep
dude.
going.
You know,
That's that Rocky code,
exactly.
Right? Yeah. So I mean, they don't know. It's not their fault, man.
Yep.
They were trained to be weak. They were
Yeah.
trained to be like babies,
And they don't know anything. They
Look
don't
for
know
a
any
safe
better.
space.
They know nothing of it.
They don't know any better. It's not
Yeah,
their fault,
exactly.
man. They were just handed a bad deal.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to
So,
harp
man.
down on them, and it only makes the situation worse.
And it does make it worse.
You know,
Yeah.
if a person is
So, I mean,
strong-willed, like if they're weak-willed, they don't have a strong like sense of being. They haven't found themselves. Like they're only gonna get down on themselves about it. And you know, it makes me really sad too. Is how people have come upon the age of fucking instant gratification and convenience.
Instant gratification. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And
Right.
that's what's scaring me too about this world and what's going on right now, is because everybody, even as well as the gaming world, it's like, what games can I play that are the easiest, that I can buy everything and pay all of my half of my paycheck to succeed and get better and have the coolest shit that nobody else has in the game, right? That's microtransactions to the T, dude. That's skins to the T.
Right.
How much Fortnite
Play to
has
win.
made off
Play
of
to win.
costumes and cosmetics. It's like, haha, I have this cosmetic because I paid $25 or I played this game on this day and I have it now and you didn't have it.
$25.
Right? It's instant gratification. Like, let me grab my credit card or let me grab my mom's credit card. I don't know the situation. It's like, yo, I made $400
Right.
on a paycheck. I'm gonna spend $100 on Fortnite because I play it every day. So I feel like that's an investment, and I'm going, whoa.
That's true.
It's that kind of
You
thing.
have a point there.
dude.
The
It's like,
instant gratification.
absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, and immediate. If I want something, I want it now, and I want it, and I want it now. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what the microtransactions come into play.
Yep.
And
And
then
the
they pay
loot
to win.
boxes. Yep. They pay to win.
Loot boxes.
Yep. And
Right.
everything's locked behind a
Mm.
paywall. You want this? You can pay $20 right now, or you can grind the game. You can grind the game and play, 20, 25, 30 matches, get the item, or you can pay $5 to $10 right now and you don't have to grind and you got it. Because
Okay.
I read something about the Call of Duty new weapons are behind a loot box thing now. And it's like, if you don't want to progress
Awesome.
through the tiers to unlock it, because you got like 100 to 150 tiers that you have to grind out to unlock, or you can pay $15 and you unlock like 100 tiers. I'm like, see, this is the shit I'm talking about. Why isn't this shit outlawed? This is ridiculous. Money greedy, fucking grabbing, grubby fingers people that know they can take advantage of these people that don't have the time to play the game, that don't have the time to grind, that don't want to do it and want it, the instant gratification, right? Back to my point. They want it now. Give it to me. I'll pay $25. Give it to me now.
Well, it's because they know that they can get them. They're going after the millennials who want instant gratification,
Yeah.
who are willing to take their mom's credit card or their dad's credit card and pay to win. Pay the money, and they're not paying for it. It's mom.
Or they are, if they have a job, a 16-year-old that's working at, Wendy's or whatever, that's got a part-time job, maybe mowing lawns or something. Who knows that says, yo, I'll spend the money. But at the same time, me at my heart as a gamer, the grind is what keeps me going. I love the grind. I love investing my time to the reward, because it's like that receptor in your head goes off and you're like, dude, I worked hard for this and now my reward is here. You know what I mean? It feels rewarding.
Right. It is rewarding.
Why would I pay for that? That's no fun.
Well, that's kind of like cheating. That's the new age of cheating. New version of cheating. You're just cheating.
Or just giving yourself the advantage, but with paying for things rather than doing the actual grind to earn it. And that's what video games has been all about. Back in the day when you play Zelda and you're collecting everything and collecting all the equipment and making your journey through the actual story, there's not only a story there, but you're getting rewarded for the progress you've made. Same thing with Mario. You're getting rewarded for the progress you made. Gears of War as well. You get rewarded for the progress you've made. But then again, you can pay $20 and just say, fuck the progress. I don't have to grind this. It's now.
That's
mine. Come on. What's the point?
I think that's cheating,
fun.
man. I think that's the new version of cheating. Like, but this day and age, You're paying to cheat.
You're paying. Yeah, you're paying for the advantage. You're paying to win.
Instead of putting in a code for free.
Yep.
Right? Because back then, in order to cheat, you had to put in the code or whatever.
Exactly.
But today, now you have to pay to cheat. Pay to beat the game.
Right.
Pay to be ahead of everybody. You're cheating. That's just a new another way of cheating. But now you have to pay for it.
Now you got to pay for it. Yeah, out of your own pocket.
Now it's
why,
sad.
Though?
Yeah,
it is. It's disappointing. And it's going to keep on going because, dude, it's going to keep on going because people are going to pay it. Exactly. Yes, please.
Well, I mean, I'm hearing that the next Modern Warfare is not going to have that. So, like, why
they say that now, though?
Why they're saying that now, right? Like,
yeah,
why would they risk getting rid of that when they know that they can make more money off of microtransactions?
Exactly, and people who will pay for it. Exactly. They're not going to have a season pass. They're going to give you the maps.
They're trying to win their fan base back. And they're saying that the DLCs are going to be free.
Right.
How much money are they losing?
So this is how it's going to work.
Have they made enough money?
Right, but there's it's EA, bro. Come on. EA's got the master fucking plan. And they're sitting back in their offices and they're going to say, look, we're going to get everybody hyped. We're going to give them all the season passes. Forget the season pass. They're going to get all the maps on a 3-month period. PlayStation's going to get a week beforehand because they've already paid us some money. But we're going to lock the coolest camos and the coolest guns behind our loot boxes. That's what they're going to do. I'm telling you. Did they come out and say anything about, we're not going to have loot boxes or microtransactions? We're going to give you all the content. We're going to give you all the season pass. There's not going to be a Black Ops pass. There's not going to be some season pass where you got to pay an extra $60 to get all the maps. What we're going to do is we're going to lock all the coolest content behind loot boxes. You want that green glowy gun? You want that cool ass outfit? You want the emotes, or I don't know if they're even going to have the emotes. You want the coolest shit? Guess what, dude? Pay us $5. You get 5 boxes, and hopefully you get a good draw. That's what they're going to do, man.
People pay for emotes?
Yeah, I give it 3 freaking months before them loot boxes hit, dude. 3 months. That first DLC is going to hit free, but guess what? Hey, here's all the stuff on the store. You want a golden gun and diamond with scope and the sickest shit? Unlock all the guns for $5. Like, I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's how it's going to be, dude.
They said that they're not going to have that. If it's true what you say, and then they
There's
end
no
up
way
doing
it's
that,
EA, bro.
They are freaking liars.
That's what I'm saying.
They lied to you. They lied to you.
Dead ass, right? Man. Even the new Black Ops, going back to, go ahead, sorry.
Well, what would that say about the consumers? What would that say about the fan base?
They're fools, bro. They're fools.
Okay, you lied to me.
Fools.
It's a love-hate thing. I hate you, but I love you. I'm gonna still buy you.
Yep.
Even though you lied to me.
Even though I hate to do this, but I want to, because I want this thing, and because I want it now.
Really?
You're so right.
So what does that say though? What does that say? They got them. They captured them.
Vulnerable consumer, dude.
They can do whatever.
Vulnerable consumer.
Yep. They're gonna know after that.
Oh, they already know, brother.
And they're successful.
They already know.
Of course they do. That's why they're gonna do it. That's why they're doing what they're doing. And then if it's true what you say, that what you just said, and they do it, they're gonna put microtransactions in there where you have to actually pay real life money to get something.
Dude, mark my words,
man. And then they end up doing it.
Yep.
These consumers actually do it. Yep. They won. They won. They got themselves a group of zombies.
Absolutely. They already have it. They already know what they're doing. I mean, with this new event that came out in Black Ops 4, I haven't even played the damn thing. It was called Days of Summer. And the new weapons, they said, hey, we're releasing these new weapons. They're locked behind lockboxes or progress here. I'm like, dude, what are we doing here? Really? And people are going crazy. They're like, fuck you, Treyarch. Like, you want more money after I already paid money for this game, and you want more money on not only the season Black Ops Pass.
Seriously.
But you want more money so I can get the guns that you just released for the game? Come on, dude. They already got that bread and butter, dude. And they're stirring it up this time. And they're getting everybody hyped, saying, look, we're going to give you all this content, but the guns and the cool shit, That's going to be in the lock boxes. That's going to be in the loot boxes. And you can pay $5 and get you 5 boxes or 5 coins and unlock, the skin for this gun or whatever. And people are going to pay it all fucking day.
True.
Because they already do.
True.
I give it.
Of course they already do.
Dude, I give it 3 months into the first DLC. 3 months into that fucking game when it comes out. To that first DLC where them loot boxes hit and them microtransactions come. Fucking A, dude. I'm telling you.
I don't believe this. It's $99 for the game and season pass. Yeah,
and the season pass. Yep. $100 fucking dollars.
Now, how many years? If you can just add it all up and look back, maybe 3 years back, 4 years back. Okay? That's $400. We're going on.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I've already told you what I fucking poured into World War II. I'll never do it again.
And we're talking about game. A game that is copy and paste.
Yep.
A copy and paste
game.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yet.
Thank you.
And yet, the Xbox One X is expensive. Fuck off.
Yeah. Save up your microtransactions. You could have paid for 2 of them.
Save it all up, and you can buy yourself a next-gen console.
Yeah.
You can buy yourself a PS5 or the Xbox Anaconda.
Stop buying your cosmetics on Fortnite. Stop buying the DLC. Stop buying the season pass. Boom. You got half of a console right there.
Saved up.
Dead ass, dude.
Seriously.
And what does that matter in the real world? Well, it matters in the real world if you had hardware, but you don't. So when you step out of your house, those Fortnite skins, do those loot boxes and those skins in the game matter? Not at all. Nothing. You got nothing. And that's why I said after World War II, I was like, I am not buying the season pass for Black Ops. Still haven't. I am not buying loot boxes. Still haven't. Because I paid way too much fucking money on that game. And I realized my mistake and I said, I'm not going to be that person. It's not going to happen.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen.
It's like buying a Madden game every year. First of all, $60 for a copy and paste game is already a ripoff.
Hey, I didn't pay for Madden 18, dog. It came bundled with my system.
For $30.
I didn't pay for it.
Those Call of Duty games should be sold for $30 even. And they're
still 60, dude. They are so fucking greedy, dog. Still
and
60.
And then they sell you the season pass for another 60.
$120 freaking dollars.
$120. Yeah. That's first of all, that's 2 games right there. Yeah. It's 2 brand new games. Yep. Or you know how many games you can buy if they're
brand new
discounted games?
It doesn't even matter. Discounted, dude. You already said the point. That's 2 brand new release day of titles. 60 for
day
That's
one.
2 day one titles. Yeah.
And instead, no, you bought yourself a copy and paste game and a season pass. Come on.
Let's go off on a tangent again here too. How about these releases? They do a beta test week out before, and then a game goes live, and it's like, holy shit, we're a live beta test. Hey, forget about it. We said we're going to release it here. We'll fix it 2 months down the road. How the hell has this industry happened?
You mean like Fallout 76?
Dude, Fallout 76, Anthem, Destiny 2?
Anthem?
Dude.
Well, they've already said that Anthem was going to, 76 was going to be beta tested.
It was beta tested weekend before. I played it.
It's going to still be like that forever.
I played that shit.
Beta game forever.
And then the fucking the developer comes out and says, we release this game with a path to say, hey, we need to fix everything on a basis that we get the feedback. That's a beta test. Why did you release a full title, a full release game when you knew it still needed further testing? Why didn't you do beta testing, fucking delay it a year out, and then say, here's the full title with all the fixes that we got from the community? It blows my mind. Look at how Anthem fell on its face.
Anthem,
honestly, dude,
Anthem killed themselves.
Bro, I was so fucking hyped.
They ended their own career.
Dude, I was so fucking hyped when I saw that E3 presser
I did
for
too.
Anthem.
I did too.
Me and not
biggest...
only me and my brother, I'm like, dude, I am so hyped for fucking Anthem. Like, this looks great.
I love co-op.
Yeah,
I love co-op.
It's just looked like a fucking super great game, and it fell on its face when it came out because they didn't fucking take enough care, and they just said, okay, we got to release it now. We can't delay it anymore. We just got to let it go. Beta tested. Okay, it's good. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness, what a shit show!
They tripped over them. So they tripped over a penny.
They tied their shoes.
Fell flat on their face.
Fucking, they tied their shoes up. Hello. Easy, Drake. Easy. Yeah, they tied their shoes together and they freaking tripped over themselves and broke their 2 front teeth. Like,
right.
What a letdown.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 years ago,
I was really excited for that.
So was I. Everybody was.
It looked great. It looked amazing.
Yep. It looked like a next gen. Fucking, this is what we need to see.
It looked like
this
a
is
game that
next
gen.
This should be the platform for the newer games that come out, and it just wasn't. It fell so flat.
Right.
Very disappointing. Fallout 76 could have done greater things too. Fallout 76 could have done so much. I mean, with their little beta test that they had, if they had gotten everything together and the parts right, where people were actually coexisting with the forts and the lockdowns and shit and the loots and the encounters, they really could have locked that into a serious badass game. It really could have been. But they didn't work on it long enough. They were too eager to just give it to the people. And yeah, you can go to your local GameStop and get Fallout for $5. Like, unreal.
I think they had to, because it wouldn't have. That's not next gen. Everything that's on there is not next gen. Like, it's this generation. There's nothing next gen about that Fallout 76.
It could have been, though.
It had to. It had
so much potential.
It had so much potential, but I mean, what else can you do with it? I mean, graphics, maybe graphics, physics.
I don't even care about the graphics. Just give me a great fucking environment. It was a great idea. But it's like this company just took the Fallout name. We're going to take the fans and we're going to show them something and we're going to promise these things and then not deliver. Kind of what happened with No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky was supposed to be an exploration co-op meeting fucking environmental game, right? Where you discover and you traverse the environment and you get into the same spots with your friends. And when it came out, it's like, yo, I'm here. Well, I'm here too. I can see you. I can't see you either. And it never worked. And it never came to be. Why did you guys release that and give us some promises and then backtrack and say, well, we didn't have the team, we didn't have development. It just never came to be. See, things like that is what really upsets me.
But I hear
then why did you release the game? It is good. It is good. Yeah, No Man's Sky is still good.
Today it is.
Yeah, today it is. Exactly. So why didn't you release it today? Why didn't you guys wait and delay?
The same thing's going to happen?
Fuck,
the same thing's going to happen with
of course.
76?
I don't understand why. They're
maybe it was done on purpose. I honestly don't know. Maybe it was for sales purposes. I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe for sales, to make sales. Make some money for some revenue. But once the next gen consoles, that game's going to move forward to the next gen because it is in beta form, which means that it can upgrade and update at any time
as it goes on. Yeah, early access as it goes. Yeah.
Right.
Well, then give us a disclaimer. This isn't early access. This is not a full version. Like PUBG did.
I think they did say it. It's just that nobody. It's on fine print. Nobody.
So that's what I wondered. Then why releases a full game as they did in case and everything? Because that's what they did. And it was hype behind the Fallout Shelter mobile game, which I'm not gonna fucking lie, I played the shit out of.
You played that shit?
Fuck yeah!
I downloaded it, but
dude,
I never played it.
Dude, me and my brother and his girl and my dad, we were fucking on that shit. Yeah, we were playing that shit.
What it's about?
Yeah, dude, it's like a little fucking like little you build your own shelter and you got like a kitchen and a maid and a shit like that, and you build floors, and you gotta have people that go out, like little guards and soldiers that go out and fend off the enemies that are trying to come into your shelter. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a fucking environment sim, dude. It was a great game, and I got hyped for 76. And then when it came out, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is nothing what we expected. Like, the mobile game is better than your full release. Why didn't you guys just wait another year? Like, I would have been happy waiting another year for further development than this piece of shit.
Because they knew they could make money off of it.
Of course. It was a cash grab, quick cash grab. Oh, fuck, we fell on our face as well. They bought it.
Well, yeah. I mean, they have a good record, right?
Yeah, of course. A great track record.
It's Bethesda. Yeah. A great track record is Bethesda. Yeah. Don Howard. What is it? Ron Howard? Mm-hmm. Ron Howard?
Ron Howard?
Ron Howard is a developer.
Yep.
And they knew what they were doing, man. They know that they can update it. They can upgrade it. Once the next gen comes out, they can add the ray tracing. They can add more things to it, better graphics, better AI.
Yeah, but why add a story? Why add? Why wouldn't you further the development and then bring it out? Yeah.
It's in beta testing form.
Yeah.
They can change it just like Sea of Thieves. It was garbage at first, supposedly. I mean, I don't. Really
because there was not much content.
I played it. There wasn't that much content
by yourself.
But now I hear it's
fantastic with the update. Exactly
right.
So why is this the only industry that's doing that? Why?
Nah, I think they're following. I think they're following suit, man. I think Sea of Thieves was the first game to do that, where they bring it out, they sell it to you as is, and then as it grows, as it ages, it becomes better.
Yeah,
kind of like wine, right?
Yeah, ages like a fine wine. Right.
It ages like fine wine. Yeah. So it becomes better and better. So they're doing the same. They're gonna do the same thing with 76. Watch, it's gonna become even better. Once the next gen comes out, they're gonna update with the next gen technology mechanics.
If they fucking do, like I said, I am more than willing to hop into that fucking game because there was a lot of promise for that.
Actually, I think I'd like it. I never even played it. It's just because it's co-op. I like co-op games.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't?
Honestly, I don't see the problem. I don't know what everyone's complaining and bitching about.
The problem was there was nothing. There was nothing. Dude, there was nothing.
You mean there's no story? There's no objective.
Well, I mean, there was... Okay, yeah. That's one thing, but there was nothing. You didn't come in contact with other players. You saw their shelters, but you keep running around, and there's nothing. You got no animals, no wild animals to really shoot. You got no other players that are fucking trying to engage you. You're just walking around in this open fucking world with nothing.
So it sounds like Sea of Thieves to me,
dude.
I think one day is gonna be amazing.
I mean, the only way that can be fun is with a friend.
Great.
You know.
Well, I mean, if you know people that, like, hey, let's go get the game. If you buy it, I'll buy it. All right.
Well, apparently everybody bought it. There, me not included. And they fucking returned it 20 days later, saying "fuck this." And
some people got screwed with the baggage, right? They had
the bags. Yeah, they had a shortage. And then they went to a distributor who had lesser quality, and they shipped those out. And they're like, "This is not even close to what I ordered." Yeah, they made huge mistakes there. Well, that's what happens when you pass it off to a separate company that acquires a name and build off the hype of the name, and then fucking spoon feed you some bullshit. That's exactly what happened. That's a pure example of spoon feeding you a pile of fucking dog shit right in front of you. It's a Fallout name. You love Fallout. You're going to buy it anyways, eat it up, and then you buy it, and you're like, this is dog shit. Yikes. It doesn't taste real good. Let me return this shit. Let me throw it up real quick. Yep. Seriously.
Yeah, true.
That's exactly what happened.
Bro, that's weird. It's weird. But it's not as weird as
It's not as weird as what?
I was gonna say not as weird as Death Stranding's trailer.
Yo, Death Stranding, that's a different story altogether.
I honestly don't understand what all the hype is. Like,
Dude,
how am I hyped over
look,
something? I don't even know what the game's about.
Exactly.
But
That's the
I'm hyped.
point. That's the point. That's the point. You're not supposed to know. You're supposed to know.
I'm hyped.
But I'm so hyped for this because I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm so hyped and I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous to me. You're hyped on something you know nothing about. Like, wow.
Wow.
Unreal.
Wow.
Dude.
So wouldn't that mean that I'm a sheep? Like, just give me anything, please. I'm desperate.
It would make
I'm
you
desperate.
a sheep
Just
if
give
you're
me
getting on the
anything.
hype train with everybody else because everybody else is hyped and knows nothing about the fucking game. And so they're hyped for it, and that's the point.
I mean, you got nothing left. I mean, what happened? What happened to God of War? You're not hyped about that no more? Is it dead?
Oh,
what happened to Spider-Man?
It got God of the Year. We don't fucking care, bro.
What happened?
It got Game of the Year. God of War got Game of the Year. We don't care.
Not hyped about that no more?
No, not anymore.
Not hyped about
anymore.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
That's what I'm saying.
What happened to The Last of Us?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You know?
That's what I'm saying.
Happened? Uncharted.
Preach, brother.
So, but they're more excited over a game that they don't even know what it's about, what the gameplay is.
That's
how you even play it. What's it about?
That's a
hyped.
fanboy, bro. That's a fanboy.
Oh my god,
it's ridiculous.
So Spider-Man's dead. God of War is dead. Horizon Zero Dawn is dead. Ghost of Tsushima, no one cares about that no more. That's not even out. No one cares about that then, huh? It's all about Death Stranding. Bro. To be honest, I honestly don't get it. But I guess that's the point. That you don't know what it's about. I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's Kojima. Or Kojami, or they call him Kojami. Kojami. It's Kojami.
Is it
Konami? He was.
Is it Kojami or Kojima?
But it's Kojima, but he worked for Konami.
I understand. He's got a great load of fucking anime fucking games. I don't give a shit.
Metal Gear Solid,
dude.
Metal Gear Solid being one of them.
Yeah, well, Metal Gear Solid is a fucking fantastic game. Not gonna lie.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I know.
Snake is a boss.
And
let me say
Phantom Pain didn't make hardly any sense either. But that was an amazing game. I love Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Legacy aside, it's just
yeah.
It's just people talking hype because they got nothing else to be hyped about. What else are you gonna be hyped about? They got nothing. Dude. You got a bunch of fucking first person fucking offline mode games. How the fuck are you getting hyped on that? You can't get hyped on that shit. How the fuck? Why would you be hyped on that?
Seriously.
Like,
I mean, what are you paying for PSN now for? What are you paying? Stop paying for PSN now. And just stick to your exclusives then. But I don't want to hear you talk about PSN now. And your exclusives only last two weeks tops. Because apparently, as soon as the trailer came out, God of War died and Spider-Man died. Like that. Snap of a finger.
Yeah.
It died.
And that's it.
Like nobody cares about those games.
Like, okay, we got Game of the Year.
Because
we're
apparently
done.
That's right. That's the game that's going to destroy Microsoft's 2019 E3 briefing. Like it lost, apparently.
A last generation game is gonna kill our year's fucking E3 briefing. Yeah, that makes a lot of fucking sense.
Right. They won E3.
Sense. Yeah. No.
PlayStation won E3 because of this trailer.
I'm telling you, these PlayStation fanboys are gonna shit their pants when Sony shows up at the Xbox presser. Mark my freaking words. And I've been saying this since I started speculating after this deal happened with the Azure and them adopting the cloud infrastructure. I am telling you, they are going to make an appearance at E3.
They're going to be there.
And they already hinted at it.
That's a given.
I mean, on the Xbox and Phil Spencer's Twitter, he goes, we have some friends appearing. It's never happened before. We have some new friends coming. We have some new things coming. Yeah, fucking Sony's gonna be there. Guess what?
Not just Sony.
You better
Sony,
buy
Nintendo.
you better take your ass to Sam's Club and buy a bulk fucking 24-pack of tissues and get ready to fucking cry because you guys don't know what the fuck is coming. I don't understand why everybody's so up in arms about this, man. This is the next topic I want to talk about. Why are the PlayStation fanboys and PC gamers up in arms about games being available on their platforms? Why is that a bad thing?
Why is that a bad thing?
I don't get it.
You got options.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
What the
Please,
hell?
Can someone
Stop giving me
maybe in the
options.
chat, if
I
you
don't
guys
like
are listening,
options.
can someone please explain to me how PlayStation and PC gamers can be mad about Xbox games coming
to
everywhere.
Steam.
Coming to Steam. Gears of War is going to Steam. Halo is going to be going to Steam. How is that a bad thing? Why are you guys so pissed?
Stop
About
giving me
what?
games.
About what?
I don't want no more games.
I don't want this game on. Why do I have an
I don't want
Xbox
this
if
game.
it's going to be on Steam? Well, it goes back to the point.
Bro.
Do you have a PC? No. Do you want one? I don't know. You have an Xbox? Yeah. Do you like playing Xbox? Yeah. Then play on your Xbox.
But I don't like
Do you have some
I
sort
don't
of
want my games
derangement
going
system?
everywhere.
Do you have some
I don't want my
issue
games
with
going
derangement?
everywhere.
Dude, why?
Actually, I
Why?
think they are deranged.
It's
the console warrior.
bro, I
They need to
cannot
fight.
understand that.
You have to give
Fight
them
for
a
what?
reason to
Fight
fight.
for what?
If they're not fighting, they're not living.
Like,
I don't know. They just want to fight. They don't
I
even
have
know
an
why they're fighting
Xbox,
anymore.
but should I buy a PC? Why are you gonna buy a PC? Well, I don't know, because I can play games on PC. We have an Xbox.
Well, I have a PC.
Silence.
Well,
Well,
we can play with each other now.
like, why do you need to buy a PC? We can all play together.
Well, it's,
Why
it's
you so
because
pissed?
Sony didn't give me permission. Sony didn't give
Yeah.
me permission to do it
Dude,
yet.
that's what I'm saying. Imagine if Sony fucking said, Gears of War 5 is coming to Sony this next console war. Everybody would be so fucking hyped. Everybody would be so
Even those
fucking hyped
fucking-
because Daddy fucking Sony said this is gonna happen.
Daddy.
Imagine if fucking Xbox says we're getting all the Final Fantasies, and guess what? God of War is coming to Xbox. Everybody would be like,
Dad of War?
Dad
Yay.
of War? Really? I might play
Daddy.
that game. Okay, that's cool.
Daddy.
That's how I feel. It's like they're not going to be hyped until Daddy Sony tells them something to be hyped about. And then they're going to be excited. But when Daddy Sony goes, hey, we're paying Microsoft for their cloud services.
Mommy. Now it's mommy. Mommy.
I need
I'm
to
gonna be
buy a
back from home.
PC. Get the
Now I gotta
fuck
get
out of
PC
here, dude.
because console war is boring now. Bro, it's a console war. It's a console war thing, man. I don't get it anymore.
It is.
It is a console war thing. They don't like options. They want their games to be on their preferred console, so they can continue to say, ha ha, my console is better than yours.
Dude, I can imagine everyone on the PC side of things, high and mighty, right? The fucking PC Master Race Elite going, why are we
Master
getting
Race.
fucking Xbox Game Pass on our PCs? We don't need this shit. And then they go down the list and they start looking at the games like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, because it was
Right?
never on there to begin with. So that means that consumers do not know what they like until they are shown.
They
until
don't know
it's
what they
given to
want.
them.
They don't know what they want.
They don't know what they want.
until you tell them.
They never knew what they want. Until
Not in
you
the first
tell
place. They
them
didn't
what
know.
want.
They don't know.
Exactly. They do not know. Which means they're a bunch of sheeps. Please tell me what to like next. Please tell me what I should like next. Right.
Everybody's gonna be
Come
pissed.
on,
I'm gonna be
man.
pissed too. Let me be pissed.
Why are you pissed?
Let me be
Why are you
pissed. Game Pass is coming to PC. Let me be pissed. Why are you mad?
Well, I don't know. Let me ask. Let me ask why I'm pissed.
However,
You don't know?
there is a very strong
Just follow.
community. The Halo community, fucking Halo community, are stoked on this. Everybody, dude, I played Combat Evolved on PC. Not gonna fucking lie. And I also played it on my Xbox.
Have you?
Dude? Yes. Absolutely. And there are so many people in the Xbox realm, PC community, that are so stoked on Halo Infinite coming to PC and the Xbox. Like, how could you not be happy about that? But then you got other people that are crying and whining, like, man, the Xbox Game Pass is gonna be on PC. But I play on my Xbox, but I gotta get a PC. You don't have to get a PC. Play games when you like, dude. Do you understand what the fuck you're talking about right now? You like games on your Xbox? Your games aren't going anywhere. Your games are going to be on your Xbox. If you want to play on your PC, guess what? You can play on your PC, but guess what? You can still play on your Xbox. Who the fuck cares? You're reaching a wider audience. You should be happy.
I don't want nobody else to have it.
Oh, I don't understand, man. I get so lit on this shit. Like, I really do not understand it.
I think they just don't want. That's what I'm telling you. It's because it supports their console war narrative. That's all it is.
Console wars are dead. Console wars are dead. I don't give a fuck.
Not to them.
They're dead.
Not to them.
Well, they need to come to realization that console wars are fucking dead. At the end of the day, we're all gamers, and everybody wants to be able to play together, regardless of what platform you choose.
I would love to play with.
We need to be able to play together. That's it.
Or PC players. I would love to. I don't care. I don't care if you have a mouse and keyboard. Come on, I'll prove that I can beat you with the mouse and keyboard.
Well, yeah, I mean, Xbox has already brought some of their games out with mouse and keyboard support, which is fantastic. But I mean, I think I could hold my own against mouse and keyboard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wanna be able to prove that you should not be scared of going against somebody that is playing on a mouse and keyboard
and doesn't give you motivation.
It should, if anything, it should motivate you. And make you a better.
I'm gonna get better. Exactly.
And make you a better player.
Thank you.
Don't bitch and complain and quit.
Yep.
Don't be a quitter.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
better.
It. Oh, they got the advantage. No, they don't. Dude, get better. Get good, friend. Get good.
Exactly.
Get good. Like, that should motivate you to fucking, yo, I got to step my fucking game up. There's a whole new world of possibilities out here, dude. Yo, this is really the shit now. Yo, let's go.
That's a new difficulty right there. That's called inconceivable. That's a new difficulty. Accept it.
Yeah. So we already talked about the state of COD and everything, right? Or you want to touch on a little bit more COD bullshit?
Nah.
All right, I'm done talking about COD. From that trailer, I'm really disappointed. I don't care. We got no gameplay. It was a teaser. Okay, cool. We're through the woods. We got some old characters coming back. They revamped the engine, which I'm happy for because I hope them hit markers are working because right now it's not. I'm happy about that. That's fantastic news. I want to see something.
I do want to see something new. I see the night vision. That looks good. It looks cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's some controversy in the background, with the white hats.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I'm all for that too. Yeah, let's shake it up. That's fun with me.
I want to see where they go with that.
Remember back in the day, Terminal? You can choose to shoot all citizens or fucking run your way through the mission. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yo, let's go. I'm all good for controversy, but I want to see this game. It's a new engine rebuilt from the ground up. I want to see it work. It's got to work. I don't want hitboxes fucking 2 or 3 feet from an enemy I'm shooting and it's registering. And I don't want to be shooting somebody in the chest and 2 or 3 shots don't register. I don't want to deal with that bullshit. And that's why I haven't played Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and that's why I have abandoned it. And yes, you do see it on my screen right now, guys. It's still there. I'm a Call of Duty fan through and through. I have a frame back here with all of my titles. I am a Call of Duty fan through and through. And yes, I'm going to buy it, but I don't want these fucking hit marker problems. If I'm shooting at somebody, it needs to register and it needs to happen. And if they're rebuilding the engine, I got high hopes. We'll see. I'm not getting too hyped on it though, because I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen firsthand gameplay. Hopefully we'll see something at E3 because apparently They have some panel going on where they want to talk about the history of Call of Duty. They're going to be talking about the new titles. I'm down. I'm totally down. Just let me see something. I want to see it firsthand.
Supposedly, it does not have zombies.
No, there's no zombies. There's no zombie mode. Which is fine, because we have plenty of zombies to play. Plenty of zombies. We can go back freaking 4 or 5 titles, and there's 4 different modes of zombies we can play. That's fine. That just takes time and development. That's fine with me. I don't mind that.
So just co-op, campaign, and multiplayer, that's it?
Yeah. Campaign and multiplayer.
Maybe survival? Maybe survival mode?
There's no battle
They'll
royale.
survival mode.
I don't think there's any battle royale.
But it might have survival mode.
Well, I'm sure they'll have
survival,
fun modes and things like that, little trick modes that they'll rotate in and out. But as long as the multiplayer has capture the flag, conquest, not conquest. Is it conquest? I'm thinking Battlefield 4. The one where you got the 3 points. Domination.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as it has that, I'm happy. But I just want to see something. I'm not getting too hyped on that trailer. It's cool, the night vision. You're sneaking up. You know, you got gear. You're in the forest. It's quiet. It's going dark. Okay, cool. I get it.
Yeah.
Cool.
To tell you the truth, I don't understand how does that trailer make people go, okay, I'm buying it. Like, you have to be a COD fan to go, I'm buying it. Really? That's all it took? So,
dude, I'm going to buy it anyways because I'm a COD fan. I play COD. I'm not impressed with the trailer. I mean, I'm not impressed with the trailer. I'm going to buy it anyways because I'm a COD fan and I love COD. I'm going to buy it anyways, of course.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm not impressed by the trailer. So I just want to see something, though. I want to get hyped because right now I'm not hyped on it. I'm really not. I'm not hyped on it. And a lot of people are. I'm like, out of this little trailer, helicopters and busting down doors, people dropping down in night vision, running through forests. That really gets you super hyped and fucking, oh, I'm so excited. I didn't see anything. You didn't show me nothing. And it's like they're bringing back some old characters. That's cool. You know? Dude, that would be awesome if they had a co-op campaign, which I'm sure they will. You know, I'd be down.
Well, if they do, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But I think they're gonna have a survival mode, like a 2-player co-op survival mode, to go against a horde of enemies. You know,
right? I'm sure they will. They'll implement something like that. They always do. Like
they had that. They had that in. They had that in Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 3, yeah. And Modern Warfare, right? I think Modern Warfare Remastered has a survival mode. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
I didn't.
I've got it.
The remaster.
I got it right here. I just see Modern Warfare 3 and Modern
How
Warfare.
dare you not know that?
Ah, shit! I don't give a fuck. Come on, I'm old. I can use that. I can use that excuse now.
So am I.
Okay. Anyways, going on the PS4 specs.
PS5?
5 will support up to 8K resolution. Okay, well, we don't care about that. Who the fuck has an 8K TV? I ain't got 12 grand to spend on one.
4K, 120 frames per second.
System will include an SSD that will drastically reduce load times. Ray tracing is supported. System uses a variation of AMD's 3rd generation Ryzen with 8 cores of the new 7nm Zen 2 microarchitecture, which is fucking super great. If you're doing like multi-threaded stuff, like multitasking, which I can see they can implement the power of that. The GPU is a variation of the Radeon Navi family, which is their new generation of GPUs. The system provides 3D audio without any additional hardware and backwards compatibility with PS4 titles, and PSVR is confirmed. Not surprised by it.
No.
I mean, 8K, that is incredible going into the future. Yeah, upscale, of course.
That's
not native.
That's
not native. But
but of course not. But it's going to be 30 frames. Don't even expect 60
Absolutely,
frames.
don't even. No, we're not even close.
And it wants to claim 4K 120 frames per second.
Right.
Okay, sure. on lower tier games, like games that are not in high demand, like very demanding games.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll probably have
Like hardware
4K,
stressing.
120 frames on Gran Turismo, right? But that's not a very demanding game.
True.
But if you're gonna go with games like the next God of War or the next
they're gonna
Horizon
need
Zero
that.
Dawn,
They're gonna need that headroom.
that's gonna drop. It's gonna go from 4K to 60 frames. So if they want to sell you on 4K 120 frames, no.
I think
That's
it's
gonna be on
no.
lower tier games
I honestly
only.
think it's just an
Low
option
tier games only.
to super sample. I think what they're doing is they're super sampling, and they're giving you an option because AMD is synonymous for super sampling. That's what their hardware is about, super sampling, where you can get more pixels out of your lower end hardware. 8K, that's great. Super sampling, cool. My games are going to look a lot sharper and things like that, but I don't see the need for that. I would rather the 4K native 60 FPS. Put the hardware in there. I appreciate the SSD for the faster load times. Super sampling, okay, maybe. I don't really care too much about that. Give me HDR. Give me 4K native 60 FPS. I'm a happy camper.
Native 60.
Period. Yep. I'm a happy camper.
That should be the norm.
Absolutely.
That should be the norm.
Absolutely. And I think I think that's what Xbox is going to be bringing with their hardware. They're going to be pushing 4K 60 FPS native HDR10. Period.
Right.
And the dev kits, I'm sure, are more than powerful enough to do that. And so they have all the developers saying, look, how far can we push this hardware? Do we want our game to run at this? Or can we kind of push a level a little bit on the movement and better performance and maybe feed out, 50 to 45 FPS, but the game looks fucking incredible at 4K native, right? I appreciate that.
Right.
My Gears of War is like that. Xbox enhanced. It looks fucking amazing. It performs so well. I had a setting. I can either opt for give me better graphics or give me better performance. I go performance route because I can get 4K and fucking 60 FPS all fucking day. And it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Right? It's great. It's great. And that's all I want. That's all I could ask for. I don't need any fucking 8K, 120 hertz bullshit. Like, I don't need super sampling. 4K, native 60 FPS, I'm a happy camper. You ain't got to tell me no more. Say no more, fam. The SSD is also a great addition, too. That's awesome for better load times.
I mean,
some of the bigger games.
Better load times.
But I mean, I haven't actually, on my One X, I haven't sat here and saying, holy shit, this is really taking a long time to load.
Bro, the games are not gonna load before you die of old age.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I never get frustrated with the time that the games, as far as this system, take to load. I haven't had a problem with it. I haven't actually thought about, damn, this takes a long time to load. But I would be more than willing. You guys throw in a 2 terabyte fucking hard drive with a, 120 or 240 gig SSD for the cache to load the heavy shit. I'd be happy with that. Why not? I wouldn't have a problem with that. But all my games being on an SSD, and then I got to worry about going out. Holy shit! Wait, I gotta buy an external SSD to keep up with speeds. It's in the internal. How are you guys going to offset the cost on that? Like, people, if you're going to bring this at a cost of a $500, $600 system, and you got, 500 gig capable SSD in your system, that's like 3 games. Am I going to have to uninstall games, or am I going to have to go out and buy an external SSD to keep up with the speeds? Because Sony, you decided to put this drive in your system, and you spoiled me now.
True.
Where my game's gonna go.
That's the point. That's the point. They want you to put them on there, and they want you to go out there and buy SSD externals.
You're gonna have to.
I mean, I think
you're gonna be spoiled.
In 2 years,
you're gonna have to.
Yeah, because I think in 2 years they're gonna be cheaper than it is today.
Oh, they will be.
Oh my god.
Oh, they will be. Yeah,
two terabyte.
it's already
SSD
coming down.
Is
it's already coming down.
$500.
2 years ago, fucking
Louise.
250 gigabyte SSD was like $350, and right now you can get like a 500 terabyte or 500 gigabyte SSD for like 200. Yeah,
bro, 2 terabyte. 2 terabyte is 500, bro.
SSD. Yeah, see, it come down.
Or is that like one? Or is that 1 terabyte?
It might be one.
I think it's 1 terabyte.
No, I feel like it might be like
is
close to like $400 for that bitch.
$500.
Yeah, because almost $1 to the gig. I feel like it's like almost $1 to it, or a little bit lower. But yeah, 2 years from now, yeah, it's gonna be the same price of just a regular hard drive, external hard drive. I believe in Microsoft, man. I don't know why everybody's doubting Microsoft right now. It's like we haven't even seen anything. Everybody's doubting. Like, I don't want to get too hyped. I am hyped. I'm not gonna lie. I hope I see something from Fable.
Well,
I know we're gonna see something from Halo. I'm fucking hyped on Gears. I mean, I'm fucking hyped.
Halo, Fable.
Yeah, Fable. I'm hoping we see it.
A new Mech Assault game. I hear there's gonna be a new Mech Assault game. I love Mech Assault.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I
don't know if you've ever played it.
Yeah, I've played Mech Assault, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, dude. Honestly, I don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't.
Well, I hope so, man.
I mean, I'm excited to see Cyberpunk. That's probably gonna be a 2021 game, but maybe it'll be a 2020 game. We don't know. You know,
they're saying it might come out next year. Early next year.
I mean, well, CD Projekt Red, they're a great development team. They made some of the greatest games, like especially behind Witcher 3.
The Witcher?
Yeah, fucking greatest game of all time. One of them, for sure.
That's the best one.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they were just, they nailed it. They fucking nailed it.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. So we'll see, man. I'm just like, this last year, when I watched the conference, I got a little too hyped. I was thinking things were going to happen, and they weren't. I was hoping for a Halo to be coming out this year, and it didn't happen. I was hoping, I'd see something like a Fable was happening. I saw Forza Horizon. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, okay, at least we got that, And it not to lie, Forza Horizon 4, beautiful. Beautiful on the 4K at Xbox One X, 60 FPS. Absolutely fucking stunning. I mean, it's great.
Really, right?
Yeah. Deadass, man. Seriously. You can't doubt that. I'm like, show me something. Show me something. And I'm excited what they're going to be doing with Gears of War. I hope we see something from Fable. I hope we get some serious gameplay from Infinite, whether it's on PC or dev kit, whatever the fuck they decide to do. I just want to see something serious. Like you said, Mech Assault. What's the other one I was looking forward to? There's one other one that I forget to mention. Ori, I don't care about Ori.
No, that's a small game. Yeah. It's a child's game.
I want to see what some of these other acquisitions from Microsoft Studios are coming up with.
Ninja Theory.
Yeah, Ninja Theory. If they're going to acquire Crytek, what's going on there? I'd love to see that happen. We just don't know.
Yeah, if they do acquire Crytek or IO Interactive, the makers of Hitman.
Yeah.
That would be amazing too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think honestly at this point, for my predictions, they're gonna open up and they're gonna be talking a lot about Game Pass and then Xbox Live Gold and bridging the gap between that and just saying, look, $25 a month, you get everything. Xbox Game Pass, you get fucking the Xbox Live Gold, all the games at your disposal, you're there. You're good. And we're going to be releasing major titles. And guess what? Gears of War 5, day one, is going to be on Xbox Game Pass. Available to everyone who has Game Pass Ultimate with this Supreme service. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'd be totally hyped on that. And then I hope they jump into some Halo. I want to see gameplay. I want to see it happen. I want to see something. Give me some
I
Halo,
want to see the online component.
and then give me something from the extra fucking developers and what you got going on. Are we gonna see some Banjo? I'd be down for that.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah, I would be totally down for that. That's fucking heartstrings and childhood.
You're a
for
fan
me.
of that?
Oh, absolutely. Dude.
Yes,
I
childhood.
played that in Crash Bandicoot. Dude, fuck yeah.
Rare games.
I played that shit a lot. I would love to see
Well,
a teaser for the next Forza Motorsport.
I want to see the next Killer Instinct. I want to see if they got anything planned for Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct 2.
Yeah, it could be. Because that's like fucking 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Killer Instinct.
Nah, man, they have it on the Xbox One. The
Yeah, I
remake.
know.
You never played it?
No, I've got it. Well, I had it downloaded.
Yeah. I mean,
You just gotta pay for characters.
You know, the part 2.
I want to see what their goals are for the cloud. I want to see a new Xbox Elite controller. I want to see
V2?
Yeah. I want to see hardware. The beef hardware. I want to see. They're probably not going to touch on that,
bro. They're not even going to show us. They're not going to.
I'm just talking dream. I'm just talking dream predictions here, man. This is my fucking sitting on my cloud 9. Everything I would love to see from this E3 conference. I would love to see some Fable. Just a teaser. Give us a little teaser like you did last year with Infinite. With
just
with
a tip.
Halo.
Just a tip.
Just a tip. Just a tip. Just bring the lights down. And all of a sudden, you're walking through this beautiful fucking valley, and all of a sudden he goes red and decides to go evil. You know, give me just something. Give me just a little hand bit, and it's over. You know what I mean? Something like that. And anything else coming out from the... I really don't even know what to expect from the outside developers. They're saying 14. I mean, I can name 4 off the top of my head. You got Gears. Immediate, of course, studios. Gears, you got Halo, Ori, Fable. Feel like I'm missing one. I feel like I'm missing one. Let's say Gears already, yeah. Like
Gears, Halo.
Gears, Halo, Fable,
Fable, Ori. They got some DLCs. You know, they're even considering the DLCs to be part of the 14 exclusives.
But they said first-party titles. First-party
titles.
So that's 4. So we're looking at 10 that I really can't.
There's probably going to be some DLC for State of Decay 2, some DLC for Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, is going to be part of it.
Yeah,
so 9.
And I'm hearing that they're going to only probably show three brand new IPs at the max. 3 brand new IPs.
That's still good though. That's still content.
Everything else is going to be stuff that we already know, like Fable 4, Halo Infinite.
Let me get
Gears 5.
Yeah, Gears 5, of course. So those are all included. Let me get. What are you thinking? Like your dream E3, dude.
I'm thinking
your dream
Mech
E3.
Assault. I'm thinking Mech Assault, and I'm being realistic. Like, I don't expect to hear so much about the hardware. We might get a glimpse of something, talk about the hardware, but they are gonna talk about games.
Dude, I think they will, bro. I think they will. I think they're gonna go fucking balls to the wall.
I want that, but I do not think they're gonna give us the name.
Yeah, see, I don't want to get too hyped either.
I don't think they're gonna give us too much of the specs. And I don't think they're going to show us how it looks like. They may show us a glimpse of what the future of technology it may have, like ray tracing and such.
Yeah, it'll probably be more on the cloud side.
They may show us. They're gonna talk about the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna talk about this. They're gonna show us streaming.
And then
it looks like
a representative from Sony is gonna come out. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
You know, they're gonna talk about the streaming. You know, they're gonna show us how you can play it on your tablet, on your cell phone, how it's connected through a controller. They're gonna show us a few the 3,000 games that are ready to be downloaded that are ready to be streamed through the cloud. And a few games, like I said, like we just talked about.
Yep.
Some of the games that we probably didn't even hear about that I'm hoping, like I said, MechAssault being one of them. Brute Force, but Phil Spencer already said no. Brute Force is not going to be remade, but I was kind of hoping it would. There's not going to be a Splinter Cell.
Nope.
You can forget about that. There's a game. I forgot what it's called. It was Fall something. It was a story trailer, but I didn't take a look at it. But if you go on the Xbox YouTube channel, it's gonna be one of the first videos. No, they're one of the latest videos, but I didn't take a look at it yet. But there's some new things that we don't even know about, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. New IPs.
That's what I want to know.
Man,
I want to know the new IPs.
That's what I'm saying.
The new stuff,
man,
that I do not know anything about.
I mean, because Xbox has acquired so many new studios. Yes, absolutely.
They did acquire new studios.
Yep.
And that's what the other thing I want to know. The new studios, the two new other studios that they acquired.
Yes, because we don't know anything.
They saved it on purpose for this.
There's no leaks,
and it's probably going to be. It's probably going to be more than two. It's probably going to be more than two because I wouldn't be surprised if they can afford to have 16, 17. Or why not even go to 20?
Oh, this is just the beginning, though.
Newly acquired. This is just the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like they stopped at 13,
Absolutely.
right? We're at 13 acquired studios right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they're going to be at 15 if they get these other two. So they have space and room for 5 more. And they're not going to come out with 20 exclusives in 1 year because of these 20 acquired studios or whatever. Or let's be more realistic, these 13 studios. From what we hear, only 3 new IPs. So imagine next year is going to be even better. Next year is going to be even better. Next year, we're going to definitely get the name. Next year, we're going to definitely get new IPs from more studios, more specs.
Yeah, this year will be just a couple of teases.
The design.
And
this
the information.
Nothing but teases.
Yep. Teases and information.
A bunch of teases.
Yep.
Teases and information.
Yep. Because we're pushing the end of 2019. Yeah, I agree with you.
Right.
I agree with you. Because right now, I mean, I would be surprised if they actually showed hardware. We could see specs. I would love to see the hardware, but this is still 2019. Next year, 2020, probably next year E3, we're actually going to see it. You know, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
They're not going to do it. And I blame the gamers. I blame the consumers for bitching and crying and whining because they showed something such as Scalebound and then they ended up canceling it.
Oh, yeah. Scalebound. God damn it.
That was an example, though, of what happens when they show something's too early and then they end up canceling it.
That was the problem.
Or whatever.
Yeah, but that was a problem on the developer's side, man. Like, come on, you can't be bringing out fucking 2 and 3 titles and fucking off on something that's so hyped. Like a title that should be your main title and you're not doing work. Like that's why Phil Spencer cut you guys off. Like you can't do that, and that's just mishandling. He's like, look, I got to be totally involved in this. I got to be totally involved in this. We can't do this from an outside perspective. We can't do this. We can't just acquire a studio, expect them to do their work without being completely, like, not completely, but lesser than completely involved. You got to be involved, man.
Of course.
And well, hey, you learn from your mistakes, right?
Exactly. And that's the point. That's why they are no longer showing you something way in advance. They're going to be careful. And if they're going to show you something, it's because they've been working on it and it is so close to being complete. And the following year is when it's going to be ready to be shown.
Right. Yeah.
It's going to be ready to be released.
Yep.
Oh, and we can't forget about Battletoads.
Battletoads
is also going to be
fucking Battletoads, dude.
But that's going to probably come out next year.
That's niche community.
Next year.
I'm not going to be playing no Battletoads. That's niche community.
Yeah, that's a 2D side scroller.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2D side scroller. But I mean, whatever. I'll give it a try. I didn't play.
If it comes to Game Pass,
it-
I'll do a fucking try and I'll fucking make a video about it. Why not? Shit, if it's there, I'll play it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, and that. What is that? What is that other? That cup. It's those two
Cuphead?
little. Cuphead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're also gonna get a DLC.
Yeah.
A brand new DLC. Also. So this is some of the things that I heard so far.
I mean, I
But
could just
you have to be
imagine
realistic,
just
man.
like a.
This is only a teaser.
I know.
Teaser for everything.
Yeah, this is middle of the road right here. This is
Do
basically
not
middle of the
expect
road.
to see specs, name, how it looks like. Do not.
What if they surprise us, dude? I'm not
If
saying
they-
I'm getting
if they
excited,
do-
but what if they surprise us?
Well, I mean,
Because they have the
that's the
stage,
alternative.
dude. They got
That's
the stage.
the alternative.
It's
Well,
crazy.
of course, and they have to go. They have to go big, right? They have to go big.
That's
But
what
remember,
Phil
last
Spencer
year-
was saying. They're gonna go
Last year
big.
they showed 50 games. Last year they showed 50 games, right? So this year,
Well, this year's
they have
different.
to
They've
go
acquired
bigger than that.
new studios and shit.
Right.
I mean, it's probably going to be the majority of the show is showing showcases of what their new acquired studios. We've acquired this studio. Here's what they're working on. We're going to get a teaser of that. 14 of first party games, which conclude everything from what we're thinking about, and then 10 more, and then just give me a little piece of the fucking hardware. I ain't gonna see. Just
Trust
give
me,
me a.
I want to
piece.
also. I want to see I want to know the teraflops. I want to know.
I want to
the,
know everything.
processing.
I know everything.
I want to know everything. The memory.
But it is
I wanna know the
2019, man.
RAM,
and
the hard drive.
we're not supposed to be looking at it till holiday 2020. Probably.
Exactly.
November.
So I mean,
usually.
just think about it. They're not.
Yeah.
It's too soon.
No, maybe they won't
because-
show us anything, but they'll give us specs.
Nah, you know why they won't? They probably won't even show us specs because they can change at any moment.
Yeah, true.
They show us something. They give you the numbers today, and then as time goes, shit changes.
Yeah,
and it's
because
like,
they're
well, we
already
gotta-
going
we gotta-
off
we
of
gotta
what they saw
upgrade.
from Sony. They already saw shit
Right,
from
and then we
Sony. It's
gotta-
like, okay, well, we got to be better. But then everybody is
gotta
around
be
at the
better.
Microsoft office says, don't even worry, we're already better. Like, holy shit, okay.
They're saying that.
What do we got, though?
Yeah, it's because of the how much money that they have and how much money that how much losses they can take per console, right? And they know from the sales of Game Pass and Xbox Live.
Well, it comes
that
from
they
both
can
sides. They're going to
risk.
take a loss. It comes from both sides. I
Well,
mean, Sony's already
but
looking
only-
at least $100 loss in SSDs in them systems. Dead ass. They're at least looking at the least
But-
$100 loss. If they're coming at a $500 price point, and that's why they won't come out with their fucking price. They're like, oh, it's going to be very competitive and appealing to gamers. Like, okay, so we talking 600 or 500? Because you guys put an SSD. Like, you guys are really talking some fucking cutting edge shit here.
So is Xbox.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
But-
We don't know that.
But of course they're gonna have an SSD.
Dude, but Xbox could have been Xbox and Microsoft could have developed their own SSD. Let me remind you, this is Microsoft.
Well, they can.
This is computer
develop it all
engineering. They could have
want,
developed their
but it's
own
going to have
and process it at a bulk
internal.
fucking eternity. Dude, in my fucking
course.
dreams fantasy, they could have developed their own SSD at such a fucking breakpoint price that's not going to cut down on their fucking productivity or their engineering costs, and they're going to throw that bitch in a fucking Xbox at a price of $500 fucking dollars. I in my dreams, I could see that happening. Who knows? It could be
I
outsourced
wouldn't be
from China, dude.
surprised.
Who knows?
I wouldn't be surprised at 600, bro.
Uh,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't
at
either.
600.
I wouldn't either. For the beefed up system,
I'm
I wouldn't be
thinking-
surprised at six for
I'm
the
thinking
for the
that
for the
Anaconda is going to be
Anaconda
600.
600, Maverick 5.
No, Maverick's going to probably be 4. Maverick's going to be 4. PS5.
Where you go? You carried air. Carried out, my brother. Yeah, 4 and 6.
4. It's going to be 4,
4
5,
and 6. 4, yeah, I could see that happening.
It's going to be 4, 5,
Yeah.
and 6.
A $200 mix, yeah.
I mean, excuse me, Lockhart. Lockhart's going to be 4. PS5 is going to be 5. Anaconda is going to be 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, if they're talking as beefed up as it is, I will pay $600 all fucking day for that system. If they're saying they're gonna double,
excuse me,
what PlayStation
saying, spend $1,000 on a fucking iPhone.
Yeah,
iPhone X.
Yeah,
shit.
You know, they'll spend $1,200 on a fucking beefed up gaming PC. Like, I'll pay that all day if they're talking what they're putting in this hardware. If they're really doubling performance,
exactly.
I'm ready for it all fucking day.
4K 60 capable PC.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna be a day one adopter, because I usually wait for that Black Friday to hit. Usually get $100 off, and then I'll get it.
I am a waiter.
Yeah, so am I. I'm not a day one adopter. You know, my brother is My brother is a day one adopter. I am not. I like to wait.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my brother. He's always had a day one. Always. Yeah, he's got a day one fucking Xbox. One X.
I mean, it is a cool experience to have it on day one.
Oh, absolutely.
That person that gets to test it.
You'd be so happy and excited. Like, imagine that feeling. But I'd rather sit back and wait, let the bugs get worked out, let everything settle down, and then wait for the Black Friday to hit. You know?
Right. No, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm very excited, man. I'm looking
too.
forward to it. 3 more days.
3 more days. 3 more days. I want to see a new iteration of Elite. I want to see the games, and I want to see some specs on hardware. We ain't got to see the hardware. Just give me some specs. Give me the lowdown. And I want to see what these fucking new IPs and these studios are bringing to the table, man. Because that's going to get me hyped on the next year. And it's just going to be like going from there. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. It's a great time to be an Xbox gamer. I'm telling you that much.
It's true. Are you planning on having another podcast before, or will this be the last?
I'm gonna be dude. I'm gonna be.
Or are you gonna have one right after?
I'm gonna try to. Was it supposed to go live at like 10 a.m. Sunday? Because I gotta work Sunday. I don't know about you. I gotta work Sunday.
It's 1 p.m. I gotta work Sunday too.
Yeah, I gotta work, so I plan on streaming it. But I am off Saturday, so we could probably do a podcast Saturday right before.
You should have one. She should have one after, after you get all the information, so people talk about it.
Yep. Talk about what we were hyped on, we were disappointed by. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I want to stream a segment of it. Exactly. What we thought.
Right.
If our predictions were wrong or right, or we were surprised by. Absolutely, dude.
Right. Yeah, like I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for it. I'm not gonna be there, but I do know what I am gonna be smelling fresh with my Xbox body wash
and the deodorant. Yeah, I'm gonna be smelling
Xbox
like a
deodorant.
citrus Xbox gamer. We smell like a citrus tree coming through. Holy shit! Is he wearing that new Xbox? Yeah, he is.
Wow.
He must be a gamer.
Smells like Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Clean
everybody,
gamer.
all you guys going to E3 and attending, all of you guys, make sure you pick up that shit and wash yourself before you go to the convention. Everybody will be happier. Nobody wants to smell you. Nobody wants to smell BO. Nobody wants to smell like your bedroom smells. All right, clean yourself up. Take a good shower.
Please
go out, have a good time. Everybody wants a good fucking experience, man. Better to smell good.
Don't ruin their E3. This is supposed to be the best E3 yet.
Exactly.
Gonna go in there smelling like a goat.
Exactly. And with that, we're going to end the podcast. We will probably be coming back maybe Friday, maybe Saturday before E3, and then again after E3. And that is the end of the official Ttg podcast. I appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you want to subscribe to any of us, subscribe. Oh, yeah, I kind of tripped over my words there. You can find me at all my channels right here at the bottom. It's Turbo Live on Xbox. Ben X Moken on Xbox. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and that's it.
Hey, have a good one.